Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his three pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good, he'll throw all three of his pitches at any time.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Ambush style. 0-0 coming unglued. First pitch of the game. Nice knock to the outfield.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. On to first. The double play.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now in the box, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Rosario's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. Now the Mets. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Like and subscribe.
Jake Marisnick is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, at the ball.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. McNeil stands at first with one out. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Kershaw comes set. Here's the pitch. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed?
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line, and gone for a home run.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. when the ball leaves the bat and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. So here's Cody Bellinger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
That is it. The left fielder, number 31, Josh.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
That is it.
Here's Corey Seager. In previous duels with DeGrom, he brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. Cano has it on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Michael Conforto. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Thanks.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. Mets go down 1-2-3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Kike Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Under it is Marisnick, 1 away. At the plate, Will Smith. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
One there on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. High chopper to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're up 2. Back to the top of the order now, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Rosario brings it in. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ground ball left side. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning. Next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Alonso.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Robinson Cano is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And he fouls this one off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Skied down the left field line. On the move is Peterson. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Fouled off. Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Mets go. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching with how often they're going after the first pitch of the at-bat. Already in the game, they've hit into 10 first-pitch outs, so unfortunately, they're not putting up much of a fight right now.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So digging in now, Cody Bellinger hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Here's Corey Seager. Fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he fouls this one off. In the air out to left. Davis is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Stepping up now, Michael Conforto. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Michael Conforto is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. So striding in, Will Smith. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Ground ball foul down the left side. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
So now to the plate, Clayton Kershaw.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Under it is Marisnick, one away.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Mookie, as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. He grounds it sharply to third. To second, there's Cano. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this... Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacob deGrom. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Ball in.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Betts will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Jeff McNeil. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. Chop towards first. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So we'll leave after 6 rather nondescript innings of work as he stands to be the loser in this one. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it, 1 away.
The batter number
at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Will Smith will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
At the plate, Clayton Kershaw, as he drives a liner to right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Davis is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next up is Max Muncy. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning. Lead. Striding in, Pete Alonso. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
The second baseman.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. Fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 0-2 once more. Slow little grounder left side. And there's one away. J.D. Davis the next at bat. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Michael Conforto swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Kershaw comes set. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the. Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Justin Turner. Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a high chopper over to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is at the plate. Wilson Ramos, a pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the first out. Ready once again, Ahmed Rosario. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. In there, no balls and a strike.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Brandon Nimmo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Mets. Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. Jeurys Familia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Corey Seager, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next up for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The batter, the catcher, Will Smith.
Into the box now, Will Smith. He swings and grounds it to short, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that's...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Standing in now, Max Muncy lifted into center field. Marisnick is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Scooped up. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jake Marisnick. In there for strike one.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. And the pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Smith over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Pete Alonso is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Los Angeles Dodgers get the win on the MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. Stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees. The second
First pitch coming. Here it is.
LeMahieu.
Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Brett Gardner. Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Acuña's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Stepping up to the plate, Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Stepping into the box, Ronald Acuña. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 0-1 the count. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Count is 1-2 now. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Grounded down the third baseline, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
1 strike now from Cole. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Batting fourth.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. In there, 0-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So, leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
The first baseman, Luke Voit.
Into the box, Luke Voit. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Stepping in now, Mike Tauchman. Lined hard to center field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The relay, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And it's in time to get him. But we do have a tie ball game now with a run scoring on the play. Scrambling back to third, he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Batting it, the right fielder, Clint Frazier.
In now, Clint Frazier. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Ozuna on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Garrett Cole.
The pitcher, Garrett Cole.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Urshela at third, Cole at second, LeMahieu at first, 2 out in the inning. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So they do strike for last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's hitting .437. In there at the knees, strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Inciarte playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Third baseman, Johan.
So here's Johan Camargo. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 2-1. Striding into the box, Gleyber Torres. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think that he had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Back goes Ozuna. Still going back. Gone! A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
To the plate now, Luke Voit. As he hits one on a line to left field. Ozuna is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, Left fielder.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Mike Tauchman. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 7-1. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swung on and missed. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Josh Tomlin, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Ronald Acuna. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. LeMahieu has got it, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Inciarte will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball, a lot of different ways to get guys out.
Chasing after it is Inciarte. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Settling in now, Luke Voit. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. Left center, base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box, Mike Tauchman fouled away. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's 1 double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets 1 more AB.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. The relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Hard ground ball to third. Camargo's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Braves 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Torres brings it in. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder,
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Garrett.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Inciarte's there. 1 away.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Camargo picks it up cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Back goes Ozuna, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Grant Dayton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he rips it on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up, and how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Braves 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Travis d'Arnaud is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Here's Ender Inciarte. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Sanchez moving to his left. 2 gone.
Now batted.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Cole's ready. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Sanchez over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman, Lose 4.
Pitch on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up, Acuna. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, left fielder, Mike Tauchman.
At the plate now, Mike Tauchman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. From the stretch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Frazier. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier as the blowout continues.
Now back, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
So now to the plate, Garrett Cole. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Yankees 12 and the Braves 1. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Acuna digs in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Luke Jackson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. Gone to lead off the inning. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Roll, but you can hit the ball out.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone! A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as this lead got even wider. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No one out with a runner at 2nd. This one's down to 3rd. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. And they're going to get an out of this as they're able to put the tag on him there. To the plate now, Mike Tauchman. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. A line shot to 3rd base. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And they're going to hold that runner at 3rd base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. At the plate, Garrett Cole. Here's a drive out toward left center field.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hit.
1 run will score easily. Here's the 2nd runner around 3rd. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
Darren O'Day comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. DJ LeMahieu stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 0-1, here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting.
In now, Torres, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Ozuna at the track, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
Shane Green enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. Hard liner to center field. Inciarte is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit. Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Taken high and deep to right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Ender Inciarte is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs here. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Mike Tauchman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Grounded down the third baseline. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Slow roller out to short. Swanson brings it in. And there's one down now.
Next for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more, Clint Frazier. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Line, but speared on a hop. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. Yanks lead 1, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Johan Camargo becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Dansby Swanson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 strike now from Cole.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Fouled off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Tyler Flowers will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Mark Melanson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Brett Gardner will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Torres will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
At the plate now, Luke Voit.
The first baseman.
This one also hit deep to left field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Will Smith enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 51. Well.
Stepping in now, Mike Tauchman. And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies picks it up. Throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone!
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Now batting, right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Into the box, Clint Frazier. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Into the box now, Garrett Cole, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, DJ LeMahieu. Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Ozuna to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run.
They say hitting's contagious. Well, there's a fight at the bat rack right now. 4 homers in the same inning. Something has to change. This offense is on fire.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
To the plate now, Brett Gardner. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gleyber.
Standing in now, Torres. He swings and lines it to left. Ozuna is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees lead it 31-3. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's fouled away. A bouncer up the middle. Torres has it. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Cole gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Braves. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
Tons of runs in this one. The Yankees took the lead in the second inning and
When you
rode that
go.
until the very end. Garrett Cole is the winning pitcher of record. Mike Soroka allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the ninth inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
He pulls this one into right. Pilar is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Batting third, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Gracias.
And now pitch on the way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Smirking face.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Andrew Benintendi is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting second, the third baseman, Rafael.
Runner at first following the error. And set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable. Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
On to first, and they get them both.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Fouled away. Cole into the windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. Bogaerts has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That's it. The first baseman.
Digging in now, Luke Voit. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, batting .500, 5 for 10. He also has one home run, and it's off the Green Monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are two away. Standing in, Mike Tauchman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Lifted the other way to left center. Bradley on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Designated hitter, J.D.
Ball one, taken just off the inside. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Mitch Moreland comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Called strike 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Michael Chavis is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Cole's ready, and the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Sanchez will put this one away, and the side is retired. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Into the box now, Clint Frazier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. At the knees, strike one. Drilled on the ground to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. Frazier isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Pilar is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gleyber Torres. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Comes set, the 0-1. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's not.
Leading off.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
The center fielder.
As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the 1st round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jackie Bradley Jr. is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away.
Batting ninth, the right fielder.
Cole gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Kevin Pillar is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. All set for the start of the fourth, and next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Hit back up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Standing in, Luke Voigt, a base hit in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pillar's there.
Why hate that this game isn't on PC?
Second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
I hate asterisk.
Here's the first pitch to him. One run.
His PS5 bro.
One error on the Yankee line score so far. Hit to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Gardner will back up and put this away for a long out, number one.
The third baseman.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And that misses 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors.
I know, Dot, you can play it on your peasant PS5, but I can't on my $5 PC.
But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Hey, listen, Devo, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Lol, I know.
Per se, Dan, in this one, I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Torres takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
Martinez.
Full sets. Here's the first pitch. Devers leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox lead. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And digging in is the outfielder, Mike Tauchman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out. Ready for another chance? Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Turned on down the line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just short, hit hard. Bogarts has it. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Clint Frazier. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Well, taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. So here now is Jackie Bradley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
A 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Cole gets the sign. Here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley on the run. He's there and records the first out. Digging in, Gleyber Torres, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he hits it hard to the right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch lifted in the air to shallow center field. Bradley moving in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Chopped at third. Scooped up. And that's the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Benintendi as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Fouled off. High fly ball out to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. Still ranging back. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
0 for 2 for him to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Well, the Red Sox strike for... Ready now, Mike Tauchman. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Hit down the third baseline. Brazier comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback, the kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball.
And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Gio? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In comes the runner from third, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th. And he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Heath Hembree comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. Into the box now, Gleyber Torres, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
Now that
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now that
Digging in once again, Luke Voit. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB, sir.
Now Voit with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the lead is now 7-2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Now another one hit deep to left. Benintendi heads back on it. And it bangs off the monster. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Stepping in now, Mike Tauchman. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Benintendi in pursuit, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Austin Bryce enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier. As he lines it out to center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
A bouncer up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Darwinzon Hernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the blowout continues.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Boy.
Hello.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Sanchez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. I don't know about you, partner, but I'm out of breath after watching 13. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
At the plate now, Mike Tauchman. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley is right there, 1 down. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. Ready to take his hacks again, Gio Urshela, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Right fielder, Clint
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Colton Brewer enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Jackie Bradley.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And another foul ball. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Christian Vasquez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
LeMahieu ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Andrew Benintendi is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Hit hard up the middle. Torres picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home. All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Chavis is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now batting, Gleyber Torres. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Now a breaking ball here, and it's whacked into left center for a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smart.
On to first, a double play. 1 hit's all they get. 2, 3, and here now is Rafael Devers starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Red Sox down to their final out now. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he fouls this one off. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. 14-3 is the final score in this one. The New York Yankees jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Garrett Cole earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We are under the line. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, number 35.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, that's going to wake everyone up. First pitch of the game. Now you understand why the manager puts this beast in the leadoff spot.
Next up is Max Muncy. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Around first, digging for two, and that is off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. But an atom ball right to him for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, look at Longo. Hey now. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. The three of us are back with more following this. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make it work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Buster Posey comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Peterson has a read on it. And that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's got 2 hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And now a pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Dubon is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. Popped him up. Crawford waits on it. 2 down. So striding forward now, Will Smith. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Hence is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
Third baseman
Evan Longoria is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Oh, and this deflects right off him. To second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. Stepping into the box, Mauricio Dubon. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. Crawford is off of first with 2 away. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Longoria's got it. To second for one. The belt for the twin killing. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Mookie Betts. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Here's Corey Seager, lifted into the air out towards center field. Duggar's there for it, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Giants nothing. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. And they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Fouled off. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So in now for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Kike Hernandez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it. 1 down. Into the box, Will Smith. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Roll, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Up next to the Dodgers,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Duggar's there for it, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers. Here's Buster Posey now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. In comes Bellinger. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Brandon Belt will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Struck him out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Into the box now, Hunter Pence, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants nothing. So stepping in, Max Muncy. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
First baseman, Max Muncy.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he is out on the tag. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hold up. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Shortstop,
Brandon Crawford will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman, Mauricio.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
In now, Steven Duggar. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Kike Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Will Smith. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. To the plate now, Clayton Kershaw.
The pitcher.
He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Pulled toward right center field. Duggar's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Dodgers at Wilmer Flores is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. This is foul right side. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The right fielder, number 5.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Mike Yastrzemski. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far, and he sends it the other way toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Swing and a line drive. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 6-1 game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases, so they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority, and that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Number 52.
Thank you, Heidi. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. There's one. To Belt for the twin killing. Here's Mookie Betts. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. Pence is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing. In now, Hunter Pence. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now in the box, Brandon Crawford. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Now batting, the center fielder, Steven Duggar.
So now to the plate, Steven Duggar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Kershaw comes set. Here it comes. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The left fielder, number 31. Jock.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And he is toast out there as they apply the tag for the out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that'll get down for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Cody Bellinger stands in as he looks at a called strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone into the front row of bushes. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as this lead got even wider.
100 points, 100 points, 100 points, 100 points, 100 points, 100 points.
In the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He's not going to get it. And the two-out rally continues. And he'll coast into second here with a two-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Two-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
0-2 the count to Posey. 2 out, nobody on. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Jock Peterson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air out to left. Pence is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Here's Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Slater is there. 2 gone.
The batter number 14.
Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Heading out towards shallow right. Yastrzemski is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brandon Belt goes quietly to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Pops this one up. Muncy is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. At the plate, Hunter Pence. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Last strike here for the Giants. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clayton Kershaw gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.